So sometimes in the comments, I get comments related to modern views of archaeology and anthropology and challenges to the Torah, the meaning, fundamental meaning of the Torah, based on uh, what we, based on these fields of study. I don't typically talk about these things because it's a distraction from my channel, but I will give kind of a general comment here. And the fact of the matter is that when you consider some of these secular fields or secular opinions on the Tanakh, there's a lot more going on there than just we found this thing in the dirt. We've identified correctly the culture and the history of the time, and that in order for us to correctly understand the Torah, we have to then take into account what the people here believed. Now that's got an assumption that they know what those people believed correctly, but it also assumes that because there are words in common between uh, the cultures, that they have the same cultural meaning. That's a big problem because we see that even today. That's just not true. We can use the same words and have different meanings culturally. For example, Christians and Jews have the same issue when it comes to like words like, for example, Messiah. We both use the word Messiah. We use it freely. We have some tenuous connection that is in common between us, but in reality, the word Messiah means very different things to Christians than it does to Jews. So it would be a mistake to retroactively attempt to to then fit in within either to correct Christianity and say, well, Judaism, which is older, has a different definition to you, and therefore you must conform to the Jewish understanding. It would also be incorrect to try to force it the other way around. And so these areas of conversation of inquiry, there are things to talk about for sure. There are interesting things, interesting observations, and there are things that can have an impact, that can broaden our understanding of the text, and there are things that can limit it. But as a matter of course, when we talk about Torah, we aren't talking about these different fields. We're talking about what we have as a Mazorah, as a tradition. We have, which is not just the tradition of like Talmud, but also the tradition of our understanding of the Torah,